What's up, Facebook family? This your girl, Dr. Lotus Richey, with Books to Boom Your Business. Books to Boom Your Business. And listen, I've got two incredible authors with me today, and we are live streaming all the way out of Zoom right to StreamYard, and we are global on several different platforms. So if you're seeing me right now in Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or wherever you're viewing this at, don't forget, hook us up, hook yourselves up, share this on your page, share this with your friends, share us on YouTube. Make sure you share us on LinkedIn, because I've got some phenomenal ladies here today. And first up, you can see us here, right? You see us here. This is the thing of technology. Now I'm going widescreen. I know you guys can see me. Guess what? It's time to boom your business. And first up on the scene, first up on the screen is our girl, Miss Angel Marie Monachelli, the queen. She is the queen of what? Shine On. She is the event energy enhancer all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. Please welcome Angel Marie Monachelli, the queen of Shine On. You got it. Take us away. Woo! Don't you ever stop. Shine on. Shine. Whoa! Shine on. Hey! It's fine. What? Shine. Shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine on. Oh. Shining star. Shine on. Shine on. Hey, raise your vibration. Shine on. All right. Shine on. Vibration. Shine on. Stop. Shine on. Shine on. Woo! I love it. I love it. Woo! I love it.
Wonderful to be here, and everyone that is watching, great to see you.
Yes.
And I hope that you raised your vibration, because
yes,
that's what the whole movement's about. That's what my book is about. It's about you. You raising your vibrational field in
yes,
such a way that it's positive and it ripples out to the whole world. And no matter if it's positive or negative, think about it. Quantum physics, you're still moving that energy. So why don't we just take the time to be like positive about it, right, Dr. Lotus?
yes, ma'am. I'm loving it. So look, Angel, I got to tell you, I love your book. Your book came out. I got your book. You sent it to me. And so many different areas of that book teach people how to live in such a way where they embrace the vibration of Shine On. Share with us how the book came about, how you became the queen of Shine On, and let's get right into the meat of it. And I'm going to step out the way because the floor is yours. And then we're going to go right over to the lady that's going to teach us how not to leave no cash on the table.
Oh, yes, we like that too. So thank you. Wonderful question. How did it all come about? Was around 20 years ago when I started really shining, and I used to say to people at my wellness center, keep shining your light.
Yes.
I didn't really get it, but I kept saying, shine your light. Then we used to have the kids come in, and you know that little song, Little Shine of Mine, you know that?
Yes, this little light of mine. Yes.
That, and the kids would get in, and the parents would come in, and then all of a sudden it's like, Angel, you actually do shine. You look
yes,
like
you
shine.
do.
And then it's like, you know, I am an energy expert. This is what I coach on, is how to raise your vibrational field. And that's quantum physics, not woo-woo. This is quantum physics. The 7 laws of how you understand how energy is being moved. And like Einstein said, right? Energy can never dissolve. It merely changes form. Yes. And you change the form. So what happened is when I was diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, and Sjogren's, all immune system. And they said, well, you're going to be on pills the rest of your life. You're going to have surgery on both of your arms. It was horrific. And I said, no, I'm not going to go down the same way. Love you, parents. Love you, my family. But they're all on prescription drugs. And I said, I'm not going down that route.
Right.
Not doing it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look into energy. And I am going to understand how energy works, that we want to get our head set, our heart set, and our gut set all moving, so you understand how the energy's moving, how you do that. Let me give you something right now. You out there that's going, how does she do that? Being diagnosed with all of those and a completely crushed foot because I dropped a microwave on it 30, 40 years ago. So how do I do that? Being in pain all the time. How do you do that, Angel? And people look at me and they go, you just glow. Because it is an on-purpose thing. So what I want to take a moment to do is everybody take a diaphragmatic breath. Meaning, close your mouth. Please close your mouth and breathe in through your nose. You have nose hairs for a reason. It's a joke, but it's true. Breathe in through your nose, close your mouth, and the belly comes out. The belly comes out. That's very, very dramatic. Don't do that for too long. You'll get dizzy. And if you do get dizzy doing it slow, what it's doing is it's igniting every cell in your body. And it is proven scientifically that you will shine, your vibrational field will raise. Think about it. How many times a day do you actually take a deep diaphragmatic breath? Most people will say, I don't even think about it. That's what I want to do, is to help you to remind yourself. So here's your tip, or like I like to say, secret, because it's 52 secrets for greater success and higher self-esteem. So I want to give you a tip. I don't want to give you a tool. I want to give you a secret, because it's not much a secret, because everybody should know it. But here it goes. Every time, I'm going to say it, every time you go to the restroom, and now that should be 3, 5, 10 times a day. Right. You're going to stand or sit, and you're going to do 3 to 10 belly breaths. Wow. Really take those in. Put your hand right there on that diaphragm and feel it. Everybody, again, close your mouth and breathe it in. I'm just kind of do it sideways. And breathe in, and then breathe out. It's backwards. I know. It's breathing out, and it moves in. Remember, you're moving. You're not sucking. You're moving. And already, does that kind of hurt? It does, doesn't it? You're like, oh, I don't, because most of us do not have any muscles whatsoever when it comes to here, because we sit too long. So there's a huge tip right there. And why did I write the book? Because I wanted to give you something that you could pick every day. It's not a book that you want to get on ebook. No. You want to physically get the book so that you can go laughter. And then read about laughter. And you know why I did it that way? Because you can also write in it, because it's a workbook. And a lot of people come to me and they say, I write in it every day, I pick one. And that's my focus word. Some people do it for the week, some people do it for the day. There's many different ways to read it. But it's more of a fun thing, so that you have that what? You have that self-development. It makes you think, but it doesn't, what I hear, it doesn't shame you. It doesn't shame you into, oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm not. No, because the action steps are relatable. Like every time you put your tennis shoes on, every time you put your shoes on, every time you walk out the door, every time you get in and out of the car, every time you take a shower, every time you. So that way you get into the what?
The flow.
Yep. Yes, and it is a flow. And after a while, one of my biggest ones is every 15 minutes, and I do this on my Shine On show on Thursdays, and every 15 minutes, my timer goes off and I drink water. Most of us are not drinking. And yes, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm in a desert. But the thing is most of us are not drinking enough water. So here's your other tip. Can I give another one?
Please give another tip. Give another tip. Now take notes, folks. Take notes.
Oh, yeah. You remember what Dr. Lotus always says? Note takers are
money makers.
Money makers. And then we're going to talk to Dee about that.
Yes.
So what we do is that every 15 minutes you want to take some water, but you don't want to chug it. Okay? Because you should be drinking half your weight. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. This is what I understand. Half your weight in ounces of water a day. That's what most of the medical are saying right now. So I'm going to be different. 120 pounds. I'm going to do 60 ounces, which I do more than that because it's a desert. But other people are going to do more. But you don't want to over drink either. So every 15 minutes, it's a sip. A sip. And then maybe a little bit, but it's a sip. And the thing is when you start doing that, what's going to happen? You're going to go to the bathroom. And then what are you going to do when you go to the bathroom? 3 to 10 belly breaths. You see how it moves together. My coaching clients love me. They're like, it's so easy, Angel. I'm like, yeah, put a sticker up that says breathe.
Yes.
And just do it. And the water intake, please, no purified water. Do not buy the cheap stuff purified. Purified has no minerals. Now, this is a fact. That I do know, but I'm still not a doctor or nutritionist. But yet, drink the mountain spring water that has the minerals in it. We need the minerals. So if you're doing some other kind of water, look into it. You know, if you get it just out of the refrigerator, are you getting any minerals? You really want to take a look at it. Okay? So let's go back, because I just gave you a couple of secrets that I hope can help that you wrote down. It'll change your world. It'll change. Why? Because it'll change your vibrational field.
Exactly.
Your energy circuits. It will oxidize every cell unit, and DNA and RNA, every system and every organ. We just hit everything. And yes, I do talk to my systems and organs, and that's why I'm able to keep walking and moving, because I say, I love you, rejuvenate, cleanse, and clear.
I love that.
So why did I write the book?
Whoa, wait. Did you get that, D? Rejuvenate, cleanse, and clear. I like that.
Constantly, especially if I'm in pain, like right now, my toe is not, and it's like cleanse and clear.
Wow.
Take the breath, because your brain can only do one thing. So I'm right here with you. I can feel it, but it's not killing me, and I'm not crushed in I'm not in so much pain. It's just feeling that. Feel that energy, that loveliness when you start to do that breath. Everybody say it and write it down right now, right? Cleanse, clear, rejuvenate, and shine on.
I love it.
Right? So why did I write the book? That's a good question. The reason I wrote the book is I went to a speaking engagement, and I was there speaking. Afterwards, this woman came over to me and she said, I love your movement. I love your energy. And you know what? The world needs you. And she was an angel investor. And she said, I want to give you whatever you need to get yourself out there. And you know what? It was beautiful. And the thing is all of my coaching clients were saying, we want more of you, Angel. We want more of you. And I have 19 classes I teach, 14 different modalities that I teach and move, but yet they wanted more in writing. So what happened was I went into a meditation prayer, come from a Catholic Christian background, and I went in and said, God, what do you want? God, universe, what is it? And I had all my information, and this is what came out. But the thing was, is I want to tell you that the scaredness and the feeling that I had, because dyslexic, not owning it, but dyslexic. And you know, all my life, because they didn't know what that was when my generation, they just said I was stupid. They really did. They said, Angel will never make anything of herself. Teachers said that to me. Because she's stupid. They said that. But you know what? I didn't listen. You know why? Because my mama said what? Don't you listen to them. You're special. And I didn't. So when I sat down, I didn't write this book. Oh, no. I spoke it into Google Docs. And what I did is I spoke all of the stories, the definition, the action. And then, of course, I put my dog on. Guess what her name is? Come on, everybody, get your cat fingers on. Tell me. What do you think? Whoever can tell me, don't you say it, Dr. Lotus. Whoever can say, what is her name on the chat, you tell me. I'm going to send them a book.
Woo!
Tell me, what is her name? She's 9 years old. She's actually right there. She's slowing down because she was beaten pretty good when I got her. So I saved her just as much as she saved me. What happened was I put her on the book because why? Because everybody loves animals. And the thing is every chapter it says, speak, shine. Oh, the name. Did someone say it? So I put it on so that people will see that when we really look at all the way down at how we feel, how does a dog feel? They're like 2-year-olds all the time. Right. What do they want? Food. They want to be valued. They want attention. They want to have interaction and feel you giving them pets. And the thing is I wanted to reach out, and this is my favorite thing to do, to sign this book, and then this is my favorite thing to do, is to give it to somebody and say, pick one. And I want to tell you, you go to my website and you invest in this book, don't go to Amazon. And what happens? I'm going to take it and personally sign it and send it, but then I'm also going to do one other thing. Can I have that time? You know, I'm going to do one other thing. You know what I do, Dr. Lotus. It's called the Senior Giving Program. So when you purchase this, you also purchase another one, sign it in your name, and I donate it to a senior.
Yes.
And those seniors, when I walk in, those seniors living, they're like, hi, Angel, because there's quite a few around me. I'm in Phoenix, you know, there's a lot of those. And I just walk in there like another one. And I'm like, yeah, this one comes from, and I'm not allowed to video it. So you never see that. But, you know, so that's what I love. Because, yeah, you can go to Amazon. You want it personally signed. So the reason I wrote this was because I found that everybody's shaming each other and telling them, you're not doing it right. You're doing this. You're not. No, this is suggestions. This is saying, hey, every time you're at a red light, here's another one. Those note takers, every time, check fingers, come on, let me see that you're getting this. Every time that you're on and in the car and you stop at a red light, I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Don't close your eyes. Don't take your hands off or anything, but I want you to take deep diaphragmatic breaths. It'll change your world. Because what are we doing in the car too? You know, okay, we gotta get there. And you're not paying attention sometimes. Come back with that. And then grab your water. Doing both. And I'll give you one more secret because I love giving them, because that's what I do as an empowerment coach. I love doing that. Is when you first wake up in the morning, if you're grabbing that orange juice, you're shocking the system, it's too cold. If you're grabbing that coffee first thing, it's really hard on your stomach, but on an empty stomach, many people still have that coffee on an empty stomach and they don't eat for hours. So here you go. I want you to take your water that's been sitting there next to your bedside on a piece of paper that says success and love and joy and appreciation and gratitude and love you, God, and however you say it. And all of this energy that's on there, and I want you to chug. This is the only time I want to say it. you chug
Chug.
5 to 8 ounces of water. Because why? Because all night your digestion is working, and it's like the janitor is moving it out to the hallway, and then you do orange juice or something cold, even cold water, or hot, and what happens is what happens. It all runs back in, and you're all full of toxins. You all know that it's not good. Hard metals, all of that, we want to get rid of them. But
Right.
immune system is big time right now, right? So you have more clarity and focus. I'll give you one other thing to get you going in the morning that sets the tone for the morning. And I just did this one on my Shine On show. The theme was happiness last week. And I talked about when you get up in the morning, I want you to sing. And if you watch my stories every day, you'll see me do what? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Doesn't matter how you feel. And I'm telling you here, and I'll be vulnerable. Some mornings, it is not easy. It is challenged to get out of bed, and it feels the pain. But yet, your brain can only do one thing. Remember what Einstein said, change the form of it. So I immediately changed the form of it and say, morning, Jane. Good morning, Shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Woo!
And what happened? So that's why I wrote it, because I wanted you to be able, for 52, and there's a bonus. And the bonus, of course, is freedom. That secret is freedom. Because when we feel freedom, think about it. When you really feel freedom, that's the ultimate. So you pick one. And I wanted people to be able to go and to be able to pick one, write in it, get an action step for the day, and take a look at how do you look at happiness? How do you look at honesty, perception, fear? All of those different freedom from diversity, all of that. And I wanted someone to go to do this. And it nurtures your soul. It nurtures you. And it helps you to shine your light and to show up shining. That's the big thing. Show up shining. Very powerful. Yes.
All right. I love it. So, first of all, we are sharing this, and we're sharing it because we love helping people. And I know that a lot of people say sharing is caring and all those things, and that's great. And for those of you that's just jumping on, I want to welcome you to the event. This event advocates the habit of successful reading, because the folks that I bring on here are all authors. Not only are they authors, many of them are speakers, they're entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs. And the first books to boom your business last September, it was truly phenomenal. We've been motivated to pretty much upscale our pitches and encourage people, and we've been encouraged to go on. And we want to encourage you to go on even when life gets a little hard. And so today, we're going to gain more inspiration by listening more to Angel. We're going to gain more inspiration by listening more to Dee. And it's going to help our business, and it's going to help us in our own personal lives. That's why Angel is here, to help you get your morning started right. Have that high energy to shine on as entrepreneurs, and just as people. We need to have that high energy. We need to shine on. And so,
that doesn't mean, I apologize, but it doesn't mean you have to be like this. That's not it.
Exactly.
It's called divine inspired action. It means when you're so internally inspired to do the email, to finish that spreadsheet, to get done with that webinar, to get that up, because you're aligned with your inspired action. You're aligned with your energy. That's what helps your productivity, your clarity. And then what helps is you feeding and nurturing your body. I mean, I almost died not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times I almost died. And every time I went back to the same thing, power of energy, power of nutrition, not just food, just all, and then the power of mindset. And here I am because I moved the chi. I moved the energy.
Yes.
And you, no matter what your situation is, it's how you show up and how you want to react. Yes? Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Am I seeing any of that?
Woo
Yes.
woo.
Yes?
So that's awesome. So for those of you that are watching us global, put in the comment wherever you are, put in your comment the letter A. A for angel and the letter L next to that for love. And then if you know that she's giving you value because she's giving you all tips. And that's why we do this, because we want to give you something you can hold on to during the tough times as well as the easy times. And so, Angel, I want to thank you as we do a tip recap because you gave us some great tips. You first of all said to do some belly breaths. Do 3 to 10 belly breaths when you go to the restroom. Don't forget to consume half your weight in ounces of water a day. A sip every 15 minutes will work. Okay? Want to do that. And don't forget, rejuvenate, cleanse, and clear. Rejuvenate, cleanse, and clear. And drink 5 to 8 ounces of water. How often? How
Every
often should they do?
hour.
Every hour.
5 to 8.
Every
No,
hour.
no, no, no. 5 to 8 ounces of water, and you
Mhm.
chug it when you get up in the morning.
Chug it. Chug it when you
Chug
get
it
up
in
in
the
the morning.
morning.
Chug
First
it when
thing,
you get up.
don't drink anything else. Just do that.
Awesome. Awesome. I love it. And the final thing, well, not the final thing, but something that you said to help us raise the vibration is sing in the morning. Sing in the morning. It will take you to a whole different plateau. And then freedom. Know that you are free. Know that you are free. And so I want to share um, how you can get her books. And so those in Zoom, you may not be able to see this, but guess what? Those that are in um, those that are in the stream, you can see this. So I'm getting ready to do something that is going to kind of make you go, Lolo, what did you do? So now you see me kind of vibrating on the screen, but now what you're going to see is Angel's book, her website. Go right here to Angel Marie Shines. You can go right here, and I'm going to copy this link for you, and I'm going to put it in the stream. And why don't you help yourself to this link? Go to her website and go ahead and connect with her. And I'm going to bring it up on the screen so you guys can see it as well. Connect with her on her website. Go there, check her out, grab her book, and sign up with her. She can be a speaker for you. She's a phenomenal speaker. She's a phenomenal person that will get your event rocking. She will get that energy. She is the energy enhancer. And see right here, here's her book. Go ahead and grab her book today and look at all the pictures of the people that she's helped, that she's spoken with. Look, high energy, but most important, she's connected to people who want to connect with people to help themselves shine on. So there you have it. There's her website. And so with no further ado, I want to thank you, Angel, for being here with us. And I'm going to remove that right there. For those of you that are looking on, there's the link. Make sure you go ahead and grab her book. And then I'm going to bring you guys right back into Zoom. Pow! We're right back into Zoom. Now you can see us in Zoom. And there's the link below. Go ahead and grab her book, grab her products, grab her services. You will be happy you did. Now, woo! Raise your vibration.
Raise your vibration. Thank you, Dr. Lotus Rich.
Woo, woo! So I left the word freedom. Yes, I love it. I left the word freedom on the screen. And you guys see me looking that way because I've got this thing on the big screen. That's right. I like to do it big. Freedom. Freedom is on the screen. A lot of entrepreneurs have still not yet experienced a level of freedom because we haven't learned how to stop leaving cash on the table. But I tell you what, we're about to do. We're about to figure out how to not leave cash on the table. And so, with no further ado, I want to share this with you. You're going to see us come out of Zoom and go right to Miss D. Bowden's information on Collect the Cash. Check this out. All right, here we go. Now, for those of you that may not be familiar with Dee Bowden, you've seen her on Forbes. And if you haven't, now you will. Check this out. Collect the Cash. It is the must-have book of the century. You need to stop leaving money on the table. Collections are uncomfortable for everyone. And you know what? Customers are dodging collection calls. What had happened was, life happens. And guess what? You can too. The sale is not complete until the money is in the bank. But you've got to collect it. So grab your copy now of Collect the Cash by none other than Forbes Fabulous Dee Bowden. Get your book today. All right. So now, folks, I'm going to take you right back in to the Zoom room so that you guys can see the ladies in the Zoom room. So give us a quick second and we'll be back over there in the Zoom room. All right. So here we are. Bam! We're back in Zoom. Hello, everybody. We're back in Zoom. Woo woo! So say hello to, and we see Pastor Hillary is with us as well. We've got Angie, and we've got several people streaming in from all over. And I double dog dare you, before we get started, go ahead and connect with somebody, tag somebody, tell them to come in, because now we're going to talk about money matters. And a lot of people don't like to talk about money, but I've got a friend, honey, that's going to help you to collect the cash. Please welcome Dee Bowden. Woo woo!
Yeah. Chart. Get it.
I love it. So it's on you, Dee.
Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. Hey, everybody. So let me tell you.
Recording in progress. Recording
Falling
stopped.
behind Angel. What an opportunity. First of all, let me do this. Let me just clap it up.
Woo!
How we do this. We don't clap it up. We're gonna clap it up. First of all, wow. It is an honor to be here today. As I like to say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this fabulous training around the world. I am Dee Bowden. I'm the author of Collect the Cash. Collect the cash. The sale is not complete, the sale is not complete until the money's in the bank, but you must collect it first. So you might be thinking, collections. I don't like talking to people. I don't like having to ask people to pay me for stuff. I really don't want to have to go ask you, hey, Susan, hey, John, hey, whoever, how come you haven't paid me? So let me give you a short introduction about me and who I am and where I come from. So first of all, I'm originally from Boston. I am all things Boston. And now that my Red Sox are in the American League Championship thing, I'm like over the moon with excitement. Number one. So that's it. So I'm originally from Boston. I love Ferris wheels. I love smooth jazz. And I love great rhymes, both red and white. Self-care is very important to me. And here's some tips right now. I'm going to go ahead and start teaching. So if you're an entrepreneur or not.
Recording in progress.
Self-care matters. Self-care can be as simple as drinking water,
Yes.
taking a walk,
Yes.
using your clapper and learning to celebrate yourself. All the things. You might be saying, what does that have to do with collecting money? Just listen to the story. I'm going to tell you a story about how I got to do what I do. So it's about 15 years ago, I used to work for a small IT company outside of Boston, where I'm from. You know how it is when you get hired for a company, they say, welcome aboard, D. Here's your cubicle. Here's that box. I don't know what it is with these companies, but they got this little plant. I promise you, I don't know why they got this little plant, but they got this little plant. So this company had $8 million in outstanding receivables. Did y'all hear me? $8 million. So they sold IT services software licenses, all the things. And they said, hey, our team has not been effective to collect this money. We hired you because we need you to do what you do best. Okay, so I take a deep breath, and I'm a believer. So me and God have a conversation. It kind of goes like this. Hey, God. Yes, D, how are you? Overall, God, I'm fantastic. But guess what, God? I've got this $8 million problem, and I don't know how to collect it. I don't know what to do. So I got quiet, and what came up for me was that this. Business to business collections is three things. It's problem solving, number one. Answering the question of what had happened was. Why didn't you get paid? Number two, it's problem solving. I'm sorry. So it's problem solving. It's customer service. Customer service is doing the extra things to figure out the story, like what broke down. And then the last thing, and the secret sauce is gratitude. So let me rewind it back and tell you what I got from God in my quiet time. Problem solving is number one. Customer service, number two. Gratitude, number three. So back to the story. Get hired, get the cubicle, $8 million. I talk to God, I get quiet, I get my clue, and he says, problem solving. I got an $8 million problem with a bunch of clients. So, okay. So get on the phone. Hi, my name is D. I'm with such and such company, and I need to speak to the person that accounts payable. Oh, so one part of the story was this. One client said, one customer said, hey, we changed our billing system. So here's something to pay. Here's first note. One of the things you need to learn when you're in business with other people is how do they want their invoices prepared? That's the first tip. First thing, if they say, I want my invoice using Square, then you need to find out all the details that need to go in Square. They want it in PayPal. If they want you to just do a credit card, however they want to be billed, you need to know that. So that's tip number one. So they say, we changed our billing system. I said, oh, well, when did you do that? Oh, we sent out an email to all of our customers. Really? Yeah, write it down. We did this. I said, oh, you sent a note? Yeah. Well, can I get a copy of that email? Sure you can. Okay, great. So I get the email. I go talk to my manager, and she says, are you serious? I'm like, they said that they told us that we were supposed to reformat our invoices. So get this, y'all. I told you there was $8 million in outstanding receivables. One phone call. Remember I said collections is three things. It's problem solving, customer service, gratitude. One phone call solving a problem collected $2 million from problem solving, doing customer service, finding out what went wrong, and then expressing gratitude for the fact that they told me why we weren't paid. Now, in 60 days, I go on to collect $6 million. So we start with 8. I talk to God. I got my problem solving, customer service, gratitude. I collect 6. Then the unthinkable happens. The CEO of the company says, listen, I want to have a conversation with everybody. You know how it is when your company wants to talk to you. They're like, oh, come on downstairs. Now this is, we're thinking, I'm dealing with, IT and sales. So I'm thinking, okay, the sales team is going to get a bonus and we're about to get a bonus. Oh, no. He says, listen, I want to thank everybody across all the departments. So that's sales, contracts, order entry, order fulfillment, invoicing, and my lane, collections. Thank everybody for what you've done. But guess what? We've made an executive decision. We're closing the company. You got 30 minutes to go get that same box that you rolled up in here with and leave the building 2 months before Christmas. Now, I did say earlier in my conversation that I'm a believer, but I had to have a moment because I had a lot of feelings and they weren't really good at that time. This is a long time ago, but I've grown since then. But the point is, I had the feeling. And here's something that you need to know as an entrepreneur or not. You have to take time to process your feelings.
Right.
That's a real thing. People are like, what does that have to do with collecting money? Money is energy. And how your energy, how you feel about money, how you feel about energy is everything. Now, I'm not going to sit there and pretend like, oh my gosh, I was just absolutely fine. I was not. I had some feelings. I had a lot of emotions. Because here's the thing. I'm a part-time person at the time. I work Monday through Friday, 4 to 8. I get hired. I get my divine inspiration. I get my guidance. I go do my job. And then 100 people 2 months before Christmas are out of a job, including me.
Ooh.
Now, this happened 15 years ago. And now you want to know why is there collected cash? So let me go ahead and do this. That story is what birthed this. That story birthed this. That's collected cash. So collected cash came from me working for a company that went out of business. And then fast forward to COVID last year, which I call God's timeout. I said, oh, I'm sitting here watching Pier 1, Payless Shoes, Kmart, all the major stores. And then here was the thing that really took me over the edge, y'all. When Broadway Now I said, okay, I didn't say I love theater. I forgot to tell y'all that part. I love theater. So when Broadway shut down,
Yes.
Broadway, Times Square, New York City, every play, every musical, every show that was supposed to take place, get this, y'all, they had small businesses that had contracts to sell their clappers, t-shirts, all the things. And I'm watching all of them have sales that were on the books but not in the bank because they didn't get to sell their things. So I'm watching my story over and over and over and over. So you got Broadway, sports. I said earlier that I'm originally from Boston, so I'm a sports fan. I mentioned that my Red Sox are in the playoffs this month, so I'm excited. But here's the thing: all of major sports were closed except that players could play, but there were no vendors selling services. So guess what? There's another thing that's happening. I'm watching small businesses not be able to sell their products and services. So I'm reliving my story over and over and over and over and over again. And I was like, okay, I have to do something. Give me 1 second, y'all. My screen is just going crazy. Sorry about that, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Hopefully it's straight. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you and we can see you.
Okay, great. Sorry about that. So
okay.
My screen just went crazy. It must be because of the intensity of the story.
Exactly.
So here's the thing. I'm watching companies, corporations, industries shut down. I'm a business owner and I'm looking at people who are business owners, but I'm looking at they had sales that they had planned to make, and that was money they didn't get to have. And so I'm reliving my story. So thanks to my book coach who we did a Facebook Live and I went and took her class. She says, D, you have a system. Why do you do what you do? She said, you want business owners, small business owners particularly, to win. She goes, can you teach us your story? Can you teach us your process? I said, sure. I said, so it's 3 things. It's problem solving, answering the fabulous question, what had happened was. That's it. Because when you don't get paid, you want to listen. Okay, I'll give y'all a perfect example. You take an order. Okay, most people order things on Amazon or another thing. You order 10 sets of sneakers. You done swipe the credit card, punch in the order. You expect you to get 10 sets of sneakers. The guy or the lady brings the box. You're like, I ordered 10. I only got 8. What's the first question? Y'all can type it in the chat. What had happened was I ordered 10 sneakers. I paid for 10 sneakers. I only got 8. First thing it's gonna get you're gonna get on the phone. What happened or what had happened? What I like to say, what had happened was. That's the first question because your expectation was this. When I placed the order for my sneakers, I was getting what I paid for.
Right.
I didn't expect to have to be going through no drama about getting my sneakers. According to the thing, when I was online, it said there were 10 sneakers available. That's what I paid for. So when I got 8, first thing, problem solving. Now, the expectation is when you call into the company, they're going to provide excellent customer service.
Exactly.
Hi, D. Thank you so much for calling, blah, blah, blah. Can I verify your name, your address, your email account, your date of birth, your dog's name, whatever, all the things. They're going down the list. Y'all know they verify you 6 ways a Sunday. Well, that's what they do. And so customer service is number one. The reason they do this is 2 things. Tip 2, in business, you have to keep good records. Why they go through that with you is to verify that you are who you say you are. So if you've changed email address, if you were old school and you used to use Yahoo or Hotmail or AOL, and you finally joined the Gmail club, you need to update your email and tell them what you're doing because they need to update their records so they know what to tell you. So customer service, you're expecting that person to pull up your order on the screen and confirm, yes, D, you know what, you did order 10 sneakers, and oh my gosh, you're expecting an apology. We are so sorry for your inconvenience. We have to back order our sneakers. Those sneakers are on back order, and whoever processed the order forgot to put the notes in the system. Here's tip 3: take good notes. Take good notes. Take good notes. So you're expecting them to put in a note in the system that says, D. Bowden ordered 10 sets of sneakers. We only shipped out 8. She's missing 2. And as soon as that order, the back order comes in, we will ship her the other 2 sneakers and we'll make it right. You're expecting good customer service because you spent your money to pay for this service and you're expecting them to solve it. And then the gratitude is this. They thank you for being their customer. Here's how I know this. Right now, we're 2 months out from the holidays. Most of us who celebrate holidays or not, if you do business with anybody, they normally send you a card. It kind of goes like this. Hi, it could be Lotus or Angel or
Yes.
Hillary or Angie. Thank you for being a customer with such and such and such. We appreciate your services. We wish you the best holiday season, and we look forward to servicing you and taking care of you, whatever the word verbiage is in 2022 and beyond. What are they doing? They're doing gratitude, and here's why. They realize that you can spend your money anywhere.
Yes.
And the people that pause and thank you for doing business with them is different. So in my case, I told you my 3 keys to collecting the cash are problem solving, customer service, gratitude. For the $6 million I collected, I did problem solving, I did customer service, and I did gratitude. Here was the gratitude piece. Thank you for taking my phone call. Thank you for finding my invoice in the system. Thank you for letting me know that you had changed your billing system and that you actually supplied the invoice, shared with me the email so that I can go talk to my manager at the time and say, listen, this is what had happened was, and now I get to fix this and course correct this so that we can collect this money. Going forward, years later, I learned that that's what people ask me, what's been your key to success? Well, number one, it's been my faith in God. Number two, it's been doing practical application. It's problem solving. Anytime you don't get paid for anything, you got to problem solve. Did you submit a proper invoice? Or did you ship 10 sets of sneakers? Did you forget to do the 10? You only did 8. Did you do customer service? Whether it's on you or on them, customer service is important. You know how y'all know real well about customer service because what do they ask you all the time? They send you these surveys. Please rate us on the following.
Yes.
They got all these categories. What are they doing? They're gathering information so they can figure out what are we excelling in and what are we messing up in so we can fix it. Because we're not getting 5 stars across all of our categories. We got a 5 over here, a 4 over here, a 3 over here. Okay, and if you're really good, you're going to gather that information. Okay, what do we need to do? How do we need to tweak this? That's fact. Those are gathering the facts so you can get better. Well, I got better at doing what I do because I have asked. Okay, show me how I can get better at this by taking classes, investing in myself, doing all the things. Lotus was reading off all of my credentials now. Yes, I've been featured in Forbes and Yahoo Finance and Thrive Global and Black Enterprise. And yes, I launched my book in Times Square on a New York Times billboard. Yes, all those things happen. But here's the thing. It didn't start like that. It started off with me solving a problem for somebody else first and then doing the work over time. And then God has blessed me to be the person doing the things I'm doing today. That's how I got here. And so I wrote Collect the Cash for business owners and people in general to do this. You need to set up systems. You need to set up systems. So you need to track your accounts. If you're a business owner, here's a great example of tracking, or a better example of what this really looks like. All of y'all got your cell phone. All right, you will appreciate this. Here's what happens in business. You got your phone. You go into the phone store. Hi, welcome to such and such store. Okay, can I have your driver's license, please? Because now, because of so many things have happened, they're verifying who you are. That's the first thing. So then they verify who you are. Then they confirm that you are such and such and such. And then next thing they know, they tell you, oh, you are eligible for an upgrade. Whatever phone you have, whether you're team Android or team iPhone, it doesn't matter. The phone is the phone. So first step is sales. So they're verifying who you are. Second step, they confirm that you are who you say you are, and they say recognize you're eligible for an upgrade. So they've already started selling you before you even decided whether you want the upgrade or not. Next thing you know, they tell you, they have this conversation with you, and they tell you, you're eligible for an upgrade, and the upgrade will cost you this. And then, if you pay off your old phone, you can put the credit toward the new phone. And next thing you know, you're all hyped because you're like, well, I've been having problems with my phone anyway. So let me go ahead and walk around the store and let me see what you have for new phones. Then you finally get the phone. You're like, oh my gosh, I love this phone. Oh, it comes with the watch, and it's got special earbuds and all the things. Next thing you know, so they started selling you. Now you got a new contract. Then the next thing will be order fulfillment. Before you even get through all the things, they are confirming your information. Can I confirm your name, your address, your email, your date of birth, your mother's maiden name, the dog, the cat, the squirrel, all the things. They're doing all of those things. Then, so you got sales, then you have contract. This all happens with your phone. So this is what business looks like. So they start off with the phone. The phone is the product. Right. Then the sale. Then it's the contract. Order fulfillment. On the back of the box, there's a barcode. They scan that, and that information is being data entered by somebody, usually the clerk right there, to put that phone into the system. So they're tying your information to your account before you leave the store. So there's a phone, there's a sale, there's a contract, order fulfillment, order entry. So they're doing that part. Then they say to you, where would you like your bill due? That's accounts payable on their behalf. Because they ask you, when do you want to pay your bill? You tell them, oh, you know what? I can pay it on the last day of the month. Let me make my bill due like the day before or the day after. You pick the date. Accounts payable, they've set your date up. Accounts payable for the company already has your date, has your bill scheduled for the next month. Before you even leave the store, y'all don't understand. This is what's happening every time with your phone. So they done sold you a new phone. You done got a new contract. They done done order fulfillment. They've done order entry. They've scanned the back of the box. They get you your date. And then they tell you, okay, we'll take your credit from your old phone and apply it to your new phone. And then you have to pay them. And then here's how the sale, this is how they make sure they collect the cash and the sale is complete and the money's in the bank. Because guess what? You don't get to leave that store until you get these two magical words, transaction approved. And there it is. Mic drop.
Woo! And so listen, we've got, yeah, man, wow. So we've got folks all over the place that are watching this. And I saw Marsha Gamble Feldman. She says, hey, I am watching live on Facebook with Tiana. Hi, and I hope I said that right. So I want to say hi to both of you. Thank you for jumping on. Tell us, what type of value have you gotten, folks, all around the world that are viewing this? You first heard from the Shine On Lady. We know that it's unequivocal. If you get up out of bed and you're not feeling your best and you're not doing your best, you're not going to be able to shine on as best as you can, in your life. So guess what? You got to shine. You got to be good on the inside and good in your mind and good in your heart before you can even collect the cha-ching outside in the outside world. You got to get the cha-ching on the inside of you. So I'm sure you got value out of that. If you got value and you want to share that, put a V in the comment below, please and thank you. And so look, folks, this is what the Ignites brand is doing with wonderful authors all around the world, bringing value to you. And the authors, the speakers have not asked you for one dime, but we are going to ask you for something. Please believe in yourself. Please don't give up on yourselves. And furthermore, may I also add that connect with these lovely ladies right here. Connect. Why? Because many of us need coaches. Many of us are looking for the right coach at the right time in the right space. Well, look, we've got coaches on here right now. We've got a health coach and Angie Elting with Rugged Wellness. We've got another health coach, Pastor Hillary Gooden. Okay, she's a lymphologist. I never knew about the lymphatic system until I met Pastor Hillary that talked about the lymphatic system and she broke it down. I didn't know about the Shine On movement. I knew I was shining, right? But I didn't know about the Shine On movement. And you know what? I was doing it then and I do it now sometimes, but I'm getting away from it because I'm changing the way I do business. I was leaving cash on the table every time. But when I got that book, when I talked to Dee, she coached me because we were helping her with her video. But little did she know, she was telling me, Dr. Lowe, don't leave cash on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I am surrounded by experts. You are surrounded by experts. And I want to continue to bring value. And so if there's somebody that you want to see, I do this once a month on Books to Boom Your Business. Or if you're an author out there and you want to come and spend an hour with me and people all around the world to help them boom their business and really boom their life, you need to connect with me. And please connect with each of these ladies on here because there's somebody to know. And you don't have to be a penny looking for cash. Why? Because you can boom your business and boom your life. And so I'm going to do a quick round robin and I want to hear from Pastor Hillary. I want to hear from the founder of Rugged Wellness. And then we're going back to our authors as we close with our final words of wisdom. So let's go right to Pastor Hillary. How you doing, Pastor Hillary?
Hey. Hello. And you know what? I'm so glad that I jumped in and caught the shine on movement. And I'm glad I heard Dee. This is my second time listening to you, Dee. You just,
Thank you.
you know, both of you ladies are just so awesome. And so I'm Hillary Goodney, your Vibrant Life Coach, certified lymphology expert, international speaker, author, and podcast host, as well as I'm a pastor. And so I help busy women leaders to reduce their pain, stress, and anxiety by activating and maintaining a healthy lymphatic system so they can have that get up and go, that optimal level of energy and vitality that God intended. And I always tell people, you got the power. That's my book. You got the power to help your body, help you have a more vibrant life by having more vibrant health. Thank you so much.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Pastor Hillary. We just love your sharing and we appreciate you. And so we jumping back into gallery mode for a minute, and we're about to bring up the CEO, the founder of Rugger Wellness. She's a international best-selling author. She's a Guinness World Record holder. She's a global physical fitness trainer. And she also used to be the captain of the Japanese rugby team in Japan. Let's hear a word from Miss Angela Elting. Angela?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to participate. I truly enjoyed everything that Dee and Angel had put out. I wasn't able to kind of show my face early on with Angel. I was kind of behind the scenes, providing support for Dr. Lotus, providing comments, sharing it to various networks that we both have in our circles, and hoping to engage with other people and even share your books and your energy, definitely your energy, because I was definitely energized. And while Angel was talking about breathing, I was breathing with her, behind the scenes. And even with Dee, as much as she was getting excited, I was getting really, really excited. So I'm very, very thankful. This was a very energetic segment, and I hope that we can share it with other people and to really attract them to even buy your books that you have, and even for future ones coming forth. So I'm sure there's a book in me in the making. So you kind of inspired me to be able to put words down and hopefully into print as well. So I think we're all pretty much with the same mission in mind. And I like to congratulate both of you for all your wonderful endeavors, and I wish you the best of luck in everything that you do. And I'm definitely your biggest supporters with Dr. Lotus.
All right.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
Fantastic. Miss Angie, we just really appreciate you. And let me go back here because we jumped off a little too quick on our live feed. So we're coming right back over, and we're going right to the gallery view, because now we're going back to the Shine On Queen herself. And she is the event enhancer. You got an event coming up. You got to check her out. So, Angel, the floor is yours. Please leave our viewers with some words of wisdom and let them know how to connect with you.
Thank you so much, everyone. And the words of wisdom that I'd like to leave is one of the quotes, that's the favorite quote that I have out of my book, which is happiness. Happiness is feeling like you're on vacation all the time. Think about that. When you're getting ready to go on vacation or you're on vacation, how is your vibrational field? Isn't it lifted? Now, what I want you to think about, how many times do you walk around in that lower vibration because you're just being a human doing, not a human being.
Whoa.
And I really want you to step into the human being, which is, I look at life as an adventure. And I'm on vacation all the time. Right now, I'm on vacation. This is vacation. This isn't work. Think about where you're at right now and think about being on vacation in your mind. Your brain doesn't know the difference. So that is what I want to leave you, is that energy vibration of that. And then go ahead, go to angelmarieshines.com and go ahead and invest. Invest in yourself as you invest in a senior. Please, because the joy that I have is this. The joy that I have is also signing your name and giving it to a senior. You see those seniors, they just light up. And then I have them pick one and I read it to them and then I give them a little teaching on it. Remember that you, in your vibrational field, with the Shine On movement, it's about raising it. And then what happens is it does ripple out to your sisters and your brothers and your family, to your neighborhood, to the world. That's quantum physics. And you set the same thing. And you know what? Dee even said it. Energy is everything's energy and money's energy. So I'm going to leave you with that the investment that you make in yourself, 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes, is powerful because you matter. Thank you again, Dr. Lowe.
Whoop, whoop. You are so welcome, and we just love and appreciate you. I got to tell you. And so before we move on, I'm gonna come back. I'm going back into gallery view because the founder of Rugger Wellness, she did what some of us do sometimes, you know, when we get a little shy, right? I'm gonna bring her back up. I'm gonna add her back to the spotlight, and we want you, Angie, to tell us more about what you do. And then we're going right to Dee Bowden. Tell us what you do and how people can get a hold of you, right, Miss Shine On Lady? Tell her.
Yeah, she kudos us like you wouldn't believe. Thank you.
Right.
So let me get
You're very, very welcome. Well, thank you, Dr. Lewis, for making me shine on. I'm basically I'm the founder of Rugger Wellness, and I'm here to help with everything from health and wellness, whether it's nutrition, whether it's fitness, at any level. I started off playing sports as a kid and even playing Elite International, and I had a wonderful experience in doing so. And so just providing that practical experience with anybody that's looking for assistance. Sometimes we just need just that extra hand holding if needed, or just a little bit of advice, or just letting me know, hey, am I on the right track? So I provide that practical advice, and I'm available for a consultation if needed through Facebook. I post a lot of food and working on recipes on Instagram as well. So if you're into healthy eating, or if you want to change your eating habits, try to add something with your exercise regimen, even if you don't have anything, just check me out on Facebook and on Rugger Wellness, and I'll be happy to help you.
Awesome. All right. Woo woo. We love it. See this, you get coaching right here. You get coaching right here. That's what we do. If you come on Books to Boom Your Business, some of these ladies, they are the OGs. So they're not going to let you get on here and get off without OGs. Don't leave no cash on the table, right? Collect that cash. They're not going to let you come up here and not collect the cash because it's a state of mind. So thank you so much. And next up, for her final words of wisdom, is the lady that came and she rocked it on Forbes magazine. She's rocked it on so many shows, just like Angel rocked it here with the Shine movement. Please hear these final words of wisdom and don't leave no cash on the table. Miss D, talk to us.
So we've had an amazing time being a part of Books to Boom. Final words are this: collect the cash. The sale is not complete until the money's in the bank, but you must collect it first. The 3 keys to collect the cash are problem solving, customer service, gratitude. Gratitude is that intangible thing, but it has great benefits. When you learn to say thank you, life changes. Sometimes you really can't explain it, but it's one of those things your parents taught you. If they taught you correctly, they taught you to say please and say thank you. I learned with collecting the kind of money I collect that saying please and thank you goes a long way. So to follow me, you can like Angel. I love signing my books. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and show you once again. This is a beautiful copy of Collect the Cash. The sale is not complete until the money's in the bank. Please go to get a signed copy from me, please go to www.collectthecash.com. www.collectthecash.biz/book. That's www.collectthecash.biz/book. I personally signed every copy, and you get a special treat from me. But please go to www.collectthecash.biz/book. To Dr. Lotus Richey, Angel, Hillary, Angie, it's been an honor to share this stage with you tonight. So thank you very much for this.
All right. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And so to each and every one of you, as we sign off, we're going to leave you with this. Not just bye, hello, farewell, and thank you. We're going to leave you with, it's time for you to shine on. So go ahead, Angela, Angel, Hillary, and Dr. Lolo. It's time to shine on. Take us out, Angel.
Here we go. It is time to get up and get moving, because when you do that, your vibrational field moves. Money just comes in because money is energy, right? Come on.
Woo!
Everybody move it up. Here we go. Because you are the one. You got ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart. Let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want. Show what you got. Take it to the top.
Don't you ever stop.
Shine.
Woo! Shine. Shine on. What? Raise your vibration. Woo! Shine on. Hey! We're fine.
Open your heart. Leave it all
Behind.
Smile and laugh. Always give it back. Glowing like a star. Show who you are.
Shine. Shine. Shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine. Shine on. Woo!
Claim it. You're the secret. You're the answer.
You are.
Look within you. Breathe and focus. You're a shining
Star. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Hey!
Don't you worry, don't you fake it, be just who you are. You're the answer to the question, you're that
Being
shining
star. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Hey!
Now that you can see, all that you can be, breathe into your heart, don't you ever
Stop. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Get your books today. Shine. Shine. Shine on.
Yeah, here we go.
Awesome. Woo! I love it.
Thank you for playing, everybody.
We'll see you next time on Books to Boom Your Business. Have a good night. Thank you for watching the show. And remember, always follow us on Facebook. Like and share, and make sure you tag a friend and let them know that you care. Let us know what other type of shows you'd like us to present for you.